2, 1, 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never been here before, the last Saturday of Badbelly, also... What was that? Don't worry. Somebody just, I think a duck just farted in the background. But hey, if you're listening online, thank you very much for tuning in. On the lineup this evening, we've got a bit of a rocky, hip-hoppy, spoken wordy type night. It's one of the... I'm eclectic. I like all different stuff, so I think you're going to enjoy it. So on the bill, we got Markel the Badbelly, and that will be followed by Juggernaut, and then we're going to end the evening off with Artist Fiction, that have come all the way from mid-Wales to come and do a gig here. All the details, if you go to the Big Scott Radio, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. If you go to the events page, all the links for the artists that are performing are there. So if you like anything you hear, then just while you're listening online, click along and say you heard him on Big Scott Radio. So this is the first broadcasting since I've been back from Malta. The last time I was broadcasting, I was actually on a pirate ship, and you can check that out as well. Just go to bigscottradio.com. It was absolutely awesome. It was called the Black Pearl, and when I went in, you could smell all the tar and the bitumen. It felt like I was home. It was thunder and lightning, and it just tipped down. It was like the boat come back to life. So if anybody's listening's got a spare $1.5 million, send it my way. You know, there's a little boat that needs some TLC. But anyway, I've got to stop talking for now. Can we have a big round of applause for the first actor this evening, Mr. Markel the Badbelly.
Thank you, Scott. Good evening, Cardiff. It's good to be home of sorts. I'm from Cumbrian. It's nice. It's not as good as Cardiff, though. Let's do this. That should wake you up. Just a little bit. Let's do what rappers do, yeah? Grab the microphone and walk back and forth. Let's watch the ball really created me. All to make sure you never followed me. I never wanted you to be a cotton copy. A 21st century facsimile. Now all I see is clones on the streets. The variation makes me wanna weep. All of a sudden, just like normal school, with cookie cut kids falling right out of school. What's the wrong with being different these days? Have your own mind and go your own ways. Why do you need a fitting pigeonhole? Just be your own person and set your own damn goal. Even die back then, you're a boots in a story. You just fallen into another category. I hand a little cliche for them to label you, so they can mark it good to keep on feeding you. The cookie cut kids are the clones of their army. They all look the same and they're all just as angry. They all want the material things in life, and they're not willing to wait. Cause tonight's the night. Oh, the cookie cut kids are the clones of their army. They all look the same and they're all just as angry. They all want the material things in life, and they're not willing to wait. Cause tonight's the night. Cause tonight's the night. Cause tonight's the night is the night. Every single one of you in this building knows this song in some way, and I want you to sing along, clap along, and stomp along. You got mud on your face, a big disgrace, kicking your... Sing it! We will rock you. We will rock you. You gotta do the stomp as well. And he told you how to live. 2 seconds on the earth, now look what he did. Already has the power to move him into tears and to make a mother forget about all her fears. He needs a little help because it's all new to him. He keeps him up late while he does his planning. Always brought the tears at the thought of task ahead. Wondering about the lives of people for him had led. Even though he's as young, he still sees pain. That was tears on your jacket, Dad, it wasn't rain. So what I can't stand, I can see from here. The sun shining through the window, so why the tear? Is it a tear of joy that only my smile brings? Or all the love the mom gently sings? So look into my eyes and don't you dare try lying. You brought me on this earth and this earth is dying. So you're leaving it to the kids now. So you're leaving it to the kids now. Oh, Mother Nature, why you let them do this? I see you been handing out your own justice. With high tides and handies and the ground starting to shake. It's no wonder why my daddy sits so wide awake. So now it's down to me, I gotta make the world right. You couldn't be trusted with an that's not right. You was never paying here, you was just passing through. So I'd give you the right to do what you do. My shoulder's so small and yet you asked to carry weight. Yet all of the while you knew it's too late. Never for a moment did you stop and think that all of our lives is sitting on the brink. You kept on spending, getting dead so deep, surrounded by possessions you could never afford to keep, and taken from the earth, cause yeah, that's free, and leaving the time to be picked up on me. So you're leaving it to the kids now. Don't stop, clap. You see, what you're stomping on is this beautiful present that we're leaving for the kids. Everywhere. We're leaving it for the kids, and you gotta admit, the rapping's shit. So, my name's Mark Elder, Badbelly, and I do rap music. That's a turn up for the books when you're looking at a 44-year-old long-haired fat guy from Wales. You gotta admit that, haven't you? It's like, where's your guitar, fatty? I ain't got one. But I got into rap music in 1983. It was about peace, unity, love, and having fun. That's why I did it. That's why I was part of that community. I loved my youth. I loved it all. But attitudes changed, times have changed. Back in '83, nobody understood me, especially my dad. You see, back in Cumbran, a bunch of kids listening to rap music got laughed at. My dad used to come to my room. He'd be blaring ELO and my mother Stevie Wonder. But I was playing hip-hop and electro. What the fuck is that? You see, my daddy always said that I should have been black. And I never understood why he said it like that. All I had though was some posters on the wall like Run DMC and Houdini, that was all. I did have speakers though that sounded weak, with a voice calling out saying, look for the perfect beat. And maybe that was enough for him to question my tone, even though I sat there all alone. But daddy, what's wrong with being black anyway? I'd much rather listen to that music any day. It speaks to me, I'm a minority too, and I'd rather walk in trainers than hang with a crew. But maybe you'd be happy if I played a little rugger, like every Welsh boy should, instead of dancing and being a soul brother. And yes, I may be sheep, but I ain't following the herd. And yes, I may look a little absurd, even stranger now. But believe me now when I say this clear, I am my own man and there's nothing to fear. But my daddy always said that I should have been black, just for listening to the damn rap. I got the feeling though there's no pleasing you. Just like all the kids back in my school, it was all new to them, just a passing phase, like fluorescent socks, leather jackets and happy days. Not for me though, it's becoming my life. I learned the 4 elements and started graph right, then moving on up to making beats like this. It's still in class, they're taking the piss. What do they know? My future's clear. PE, BDP, they had the right idea, and their philosophy was my teacher now. Class is in session and I learn somehow. I learn about a past that I never knew. I learn about myself and humanity too. I learn it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. And you just ain't cool without a baseball cap. But now a little older and understanding the facts, but my daddy still said it's all about the blacks. You see, my daddy always said that I should have been black, just for listening to the damn rap. Now the table's turned, I got a son of my own. Hell no, 16. Trying my best to make sure he's not a clone, and I like him to see the best of my life. Like Beat Street, Wild Style, and a jacket that's Nike. I like him to speak with an experienced voice. So I take him to many places, not by choice. Only asking him to listen to this man's fable. And of course I'd love him to have a set of turntables. Only hoping for the day that he carries a marker, instead of wishing his fucking hair was darker. Playing him Dougie Fresh, hope he learns to beatbox, instead of saving for those damn new rocks. Hope he learns the lessons from 1, 2, and 3. Google it. Or backs them up with Eric B's My Melody. He playing he loves the art of the break dance, but you can't head spin to My Chemical Romance. But I know he's happy though, so I have no fear. With a roll of his eyes and he shouts loud and clear, I should have been black with a dad like that, but damn, I look cool in a baseball cap. Thanks. So I got a son, 16 now, still lives in Cwmbran with his mother. 2 years ago I had to make a decision and move from Cwmbran for work. I moved to Southampton, 150 miles away, and that's where I still live. Southampton's a dock city. It's got giant cranes that pick up the containers of the boats. I love it there. There's not a day go by I don't miss my boy. Until he says, Dad, can I have some money to buy something for my game? I'm going to do a song called For Giraffes. It's about me missing my son, and it's about that city. It's about standing tall regardless. You've been so nice to clap. I want you to do so later on as well. This is for Evan and being a dad. Proud dad. Everything's looking up from where I'm standing. Everyone watch, knowing cushion my landing. Compared to everyone else, I'm falling twice as fast. I had superpowers, but I knew they wouldn't last. Just a plain old man with a wrinkled birthday suit, standing tall on the edge with no damn parachute. History told me well, but the pages are weathered, and the links to the binding are broken and severed. Chapters of pain all washed up in the rain. Chapters of loss won't be paid for past. Chapters of depression duplicated for a lesson, with the names all changed to ensure their protection. But what's the book anyway? I ain't never read one. My history's been carried on with words to my son, carefully chosen like a life little remedy. It's no wonder why he's always chosen to call me Gandhi. Time to close the book, now we're writing a new one. A freestyle rhyme with no rhyme and reason. I broke the seal of my back and traveled to the city. I spent all my time wondering when you'd be with me. And the sight of the 4 giraffes. I love that city. I love looking at those giraffes. Those dark cranes standing so tall. Back to the grind, that's fine if I had a better stone. And this blade sharp enough to cut my home out of my life and out of my view. 6 quid across the bridge, now who the hell knew? I'd be swapping green hills for the sight of 4 giraffes. Echoes from a valley of lingering laughs. Dropping to a melted pot of long cooked bitter with quick container like mountains and people moving herds with a head in the trees so far from my knees. I remember all those that bent in the breeze, fair weather friends blew away in the storm while we stood tall while our necks so long. Proud to be a family so all they could stare. There's 3/4 here and a quarter there. United we stand even with one missing, cause the 4 giraffes know it was just the right decision. You see, this song is not just for me and my family. It's for every family that's been split, whether divorce, death, having to move for work, whether you lost somebody you love, your father, your sister, your mother. It's for all of us, and we're all united in one single place. Facebook. No, your heart. You're all united here. And this is why I want to clap. For your family, your parents, and the difficult decisions we sometimes have to make. You are there, and always there. It's a life like Lego, using all the wrong pieces. Destruction to you, to me, I ain't out creases. What's the use in all of it anyway? No house or a garden, no more I gotta play. I gotta live my life now before it's too late. The big belly man, he had a lot on his plate. He ate it up and licked the plate clean. 3 courses now, just dessert and cream. I'm not finished yet though, I've only just started. I'm staring at the sea now with the part of party. I can do anything, I've been holding this bar. The superpowers needed just a man with a heart that I pass on the book for market. Start a new book now called The New Dad Did. Designed the cover kids, first chapter, last half. All signed at the end by the 3 giraffes. It's for you, for all of you. Not just for me, but I'm grateful Southampton have picked up on this song, because those cranes that I thought, God, they look like giraffes. I thought I was a strange Welsh guy in the city. They all said they look like giraffes. Personal stories from me to you. Land 22, the seed stone, 4 walls of a house, let's call it a home. We're all happy, we're inside. Storms coming, more wind I can't hide from. It's scaring me so close, tearing up every fruit and root. I hope it passes quickly as it came. A strength of love shouldn't be matched with the same strength of pain. I feel it, it's burning, moving so close as fast as it's turning. Such beauty, leaving debris, destroying fences, walls, knocking down a family tree. I should protect from it, but it's a part of me. The eye of the storm staring right back at me. I close my eyes and hope we make it through another day so I can see my flowers bloom.
When you're dreaming with a broken heart,
waking up is the hardest part. Roll out of bed, down on your knees. For a moment you can hardly breathe, wondering will she stand in my room? No, she's not.
'cause she's
Gone, 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 gone. Let the flowers sleep tonight. They'll be needed for another fight, another day, another morning or sunlight. The shores of sun rises in the east, and your past is in yesterday to be left to rest in pieces of another day's shattered dreams. You try to wake up and recall what it all means to you and how you struggle to get by day to day. The wrong way, the right way, and every word I'm trying to say, I'm struggling to let go. I wanna love you and I want you to know I can't breathe in this suffocation. I try to live my life so full of isolation, but it's no good. I gotta feel the beat of my own heart is still there. I try to sleep, but I can't see the whole night through. I'm looking at my flowers sleeping, and all I think of is you. It's you. It's you. Waking up is the hardest part. Roll out of bed, down on your knees. For a moment you can hardly breathe, wondering will she stand in my room? No, she's not. 'Cause she's gone, 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 gone. Yeah, I moved to Southampton. It didn't work out for me. I got a divorce. And she ran away. Thanks. This one's for you. It's called Runaway Train. Don't let me stop you. You can do a funny dance to it. Run away. She's gonna run away. She's gonna run away. Oh, run away. I like it loud. You might not. That mirror's lying, it shows you in one piece. It doesn't show the unbuilt chicks are underneath. But building piece by piece is never fun, especially when your whole life is built on the run. Leave all the damage that you've ever had. Stuff all your demons inside this bag. You won't ever need them where you're going, wherever that is. Now run from yourself and your promises. Never staying long enough to decide what is the beautiful picture that you're painting, or see the beautiful hearts that you're breaking. But with scattered keys and no memories of all the times they fell to their knees, begging for you to stay. Yeah, take the heartache away. But you bought your ticket, made sure it's one way, and now you stood on the platform and you're trying to say words that sound like lies through tears in those eyes. She's on the runaway train. Oh, the runaway train. She's on the runaway train. Never chooses to stay and fight again. She's on the runaway train. Oh, the runaway train. She's on the runaway train. Never chooses to stay and fight the pain. Oh, the runaway. She's on the runaway train. Smash that reflection, now it's only a lie. A mask so tight with binds that tie. We're not so strong, this one's becoming your face. It's easy to live within the damn disgrace. This now bleeding open wound so wide. A darkness so black through the tunnel you ride. Full steam ahead, making haste to escape. It's time to save yourself now, it's never too late. Forget all the past and the people left there. They only cause you problems, why the hell should you care? So what that they're crying, they can do with the soul. You shouted loud enough to prove it wasn't your fault. They never listened, did they, to realize they were wrong. They pushed and pushed, so it's time to move on. Arms stretched out, always crying in pain. Why would you want to stay and see that again? What would you want to stay and fight that again? What would you want to put them through that again? Oh, it's easier to get on. It's easier to get on the runaway train. Oh, the runaway train. And I'm runaway. Wow, we're getting intense. It was going to be such a happy set. This one's called and I don't want you to be It's for all those voices in your head. Just shut that and one particular voice. Silence I command more respect, and this world's been paved with footsteps that reflect every journey I've traveled and every lesson I've learned. And I ain't saying I'm Lucifer, but good at getting hurt with the shit you've been speaking and the methane on your breath. You can live like this whole world a bullshit chemistry test, so we all be aware of our naked flames. I could plunge you into darkness and I wouldn't blame you to start running, cause I'm a sick little fuck. And these thoughts in my mind, they're all running amok. I could rip you a new one or even in two, and looking at you, girl, that's what I might do. I love you really. My ears are burning like hell's lonely fire. Desperation and justification, now I'm the liar. Words fall down to your black heart within, while I look at mine on my arm visually sings. This black shines the brightest cause his soul is on show. Just please ever faster trying to play a role. What is it today that book a love or single file? So many words wasted and only add to the pile. Recycled feelings with hand-me-down thoughts, passing on lessons out to calm and talk. Living the life I carved out for one another, while your sculpture beauty's being handled by another. There was perfection in your lips, but the spaces in between. Let's see through an evil that was really seen. The only evidence was the pictures left behind, or the damn audio that was so hard to find. I got it though, and I heard everything, every moan, every lie, every twist of my being. All the while I was just trying to sing about a life and how we could all bring. Photographs sent all waiting for any sort of pain, using any sort of excuse to be a star on the blame. I hit you, you beat me, we hurt one another. You finally won by making me no better than you. Now go! Get out of my life. You're not worth this. And you're no longer my wife. Let go! Be silent. I can happily live in silence. Now shh. I'm gonna let a father finish this song for many fathers. Now this silence and my wounds have healed. I can express my pain through lips so sealed. The bittersweet gift you once held me tight, giving me the ability to warm a clear sight. No need for face to face with the past. I didn't write the book, my music's the last laugh. I'm shouting loud and clear and you will hear this. This man is a father and there will be justice. Now leave me in peace and shh. And can you stop sending us solicitor letters? Thanks a lot. Two more from me. This song's for my first love of my life. This is Depression. Don't you tell me to smile. Yeah. Don't you tell me to smile. Breathe in, breathe out, that's all I had to do. Even that was a struggle when you was in my view. Barely managing one foot place beside another, standing firm, but a voice saying, why bother? It's gonna beat you down anyway. No understand the game inside you last play. Logical thoughts versus emotional reaction. Wired to a bomb, a relationship, destruction. But with a 1, 2, 3, boom. You've done enough damage to clear this room of every remnants of love there ever was for you. Why the fuck do you do this to you? So don't you tell me to smile. Why stick around if I ain't worth your while? My highs and lows are versatile, and I'll take you on the highest high. But don't you tell me to smile. Oh, don't you tell me to smile. I'm having a good day. Just smile, it's all so easy. Breathe in, breathe out like I had a choice. It was the sanest words coming from the voice. Everything else had a fuse attached to it. Tick tock, till it's your blown head. Too busy counting squares inside a box. Darkness corners of your mind are unlocked. Doors wide open, thoughts running for protection. All you gotta do is control this reaction. No chance, no deal, no gain. Facial expressions already showing pain. Swimming in conspiracies, doubts of humanity. Why, oh why have you got this hold of me? Cause it's inside you, never getting out. No more a seed, a fucking tree. Who are you, what are you, and you worth on the wild? So don't you tell me to smile. So don't you tell me to smile. This ain't not easy sometimes. So don't you tell me to smile. Come on, smile with me. You can't tonight anyway, because you're not risking. Look at me. Don't you tell me to smile. Why stick around if I'm with you while my highs and lows are versatile, and I'll take you on the highest high. So don't you tell me to smile. I know there's a lot of people in this room now relate to that.